Oni heritage. Just like the Adepti in Liyue, Oni are a special kind of being in Inazuma.
We have already encountered other special beings in our previous adventures across Inazuma, such as the Bake Danuki and Tengu. This time, we are adding Oni to the list. Aside from Ito's heritage, his unique charisma has also attracted all kinds of followers to him. Word on the streets is that Ito has established his own crew, called the Arataki Gang.
Okay, so he's a gang leader. That's an interesting twist.
Yeah, but he's not quite the kind you might be thinking of. There have been some interesting stories about Ito floating around town.
Yep, he's the big guy with the horns that would play cards with kids to win all of their snacks from them.
Absolute menace.
That sounds like a kid's worst nightmare.
And apparently, he also won a ramen eating contest against a certain fox-eared lady.
I actually,
Which is another
I hate
aspect of
myself.
his character.
I'm-
He's strong to win no matter what he's doing.
I was actually late for this.
Probably explains why we see his rematch challenge to Kujo Sara on the Hanamizaka bulletin board. Oh, Sara's the one who defeated him and confiscated his vision under the Vision Hunt decree.
Hey guys,
Well, enough of us just talking about him. Why don't we let Ito himself introduce his combat skills? Let's welcome our special correspondent, voice of Arataki Ito, Max Middleman.
Taking it to the max.
Hey, can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Arataki numero uno Ito here in the flesh. So, what are we doing? Talking about Ito's fighting style? Cool, let's get into it. Ito wields a claymore and manipulates the Geo element. He's strong, tough, reliable, a true Oni horn to toe. His normal attack performs up to 4 consecutive strikes, and when his second and fourth attacks hit opponents, Ito will gain stacks of superlative super strength. Pretty cool name, huh? Oh, another thing to note is that Ito's normal attack combo won't reset for a short time after using his elemental skill or performing a sprint, which means you can keep on swinging even after you move. When you hold to initiate a charged attack, you can use superlative strength stacks to perform
Actually,
Arataki
late for this
Keisagiri
shit.
slashes without spending any stamina. Each Arataki Keisagiri slash will consume 1 stack of superlative super strength. When the final stack is consumed, Ito will unleash an especially powerful attack. When no stacks of superlative super strength are available, Ito will perform a Saichi Monji slash. Oh, and most importantly, remember to keep your hairstyle as cool as possible, even when the wind keeps trying to mess it up. After unlocking the talent Arataki Ichiban, which, by the way, means Ito's the best, when Ito uses consecutive Arataki Keisagiri, his resistance to interruption greatly increases, and each slash causes the subsequent slash to have higher attack speed. So your slashes will keep getting faster and harder to stop. With another one of Ito's talents, Bloodline of the Crimson Oni, damage of Ito's Arataki Keisagiri is increased by a certain percentage of Ito's defense. When using his elemental skill, Ito hurls Ushi, the young Akaushi bull, at opponents, dealing geo damage. When Ushi hits opponents, it'll grant Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength. Ushi also happens to be an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Aw, isn't it cute? Anyway, Ushi is considered a geo construct, and it'll remain on the field to taunt surrounding opponents and draw their attacks. But Ushi won't stick around forever. It'll flee when its HP drops to 0 or its duration ends. Ushi also grants Ito 1 stack of superlative super strength when it takes damage and when it leaves. Next up, let's talk about Ito's Oni King form. After unleashing his elemental burst, Royal Descent, behold Ito the Evil, Ito lets his inner raging Oni King emerge, using his Oni King's Kanabo in battle. Yeah!
Oh, it just
See
looks
that
so
mace
clean.
swinging? During this state, Ito's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to geo damage that cannot be
It
overridden.
just looks ridiculously
The first
clean.
and third combos of his normal attack will grant Arataki Ito himself 1 stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents. While in Raging Oni King state, Ito's elemental and physical resistance drop, but his attack will be increased based on his defense, and his normal
And
attack speed will
I'm
also
not
be
okay.
increased. Ito also has an
I'm not sure if the.
exploration talent.
Can someone let me know if the
When
stream
we have
chat
Ito in our
is?
party, we will have a chance to
is
obtain
delayed or
an
not?
additional log of
'Cause if
wood
it
while
isn't-
using attacks to collect wood from a tree.
It's not- that's nice, that's
collecting wood
cool.
materials will be more efficient.
Because the only
Ito's
reason
pretty slick, huh?
only reason I
Anyway,
moved
I'm
to
looking forward
Twitch
to
was
seeing
because of the
everyone
delay.
interact with Ito in our future adventures because he's honestly a really fun character to voice. And those are all the inside deets about the one and only Arataki Ito.
Okay,
Zach,
the JP voice actor for Ito is Nishikawa
And that's all from our special
Takanori.
correspondent, Max Middleman. Thanks, Max.
Who voiced that?
Thanks, Max.
Bye, guys.
Guess that was okay, Max. Just kidding.
Nishikawa
He looks like such a cool character, though. Like,
Takanori.
he's got really interesting combos and stacking, and like, I don't know, that just seems really cool to play.
Totally. Next, we're moving on to our other new playable character in version 2.3. Let's see him in action.
Who voiced? Okay, Goro? Yeah, sure, cool, whatever. Who is this guy? Who voiced Ito and JP? I don't
If there's
He's a
anything ever
singer.
troubling you, don't keep it all muzzled up inside. You can always speak your mind with me. Although I can't guarantee that I'll always have an answer, I'll certainly offer you my best advice.
Oh my god.
Even when I can't muster much of a response, you can always count on me to be a good listener. Whatever it is, I'm all ears.
Aww.
No offense, but Goro like fucking
He looks like
emanates
a real good boy.
prime example of a fucking version, dude. I'm just saying.
He does.
I like him.
So, I know what everybody's wondering. Can we pet his ears?
Oh my goodness. Well, that might be a little awkward, but if anyone could pet Goro, it'd probably be the Traveler. Not you, Zach, but the
He
Traveler.
wants some pets.
Just to be clear.
I would like to scratch Goro behind the ears.
Oh my gosh.
The fuck?
Yes.
Anyways, with all that being said, although Goro looks really young, he's one of the most reliable characters you might ever meet.
Yeah, in fact, among the Watatsumi Island Resistance, he's known as Top Dog Goro.
Right, which is interesting because Goro is still younger than most of his fellow officers.
Yes, I
He
looked
earned
up
the
for
nickname
Ito's voice
because he's
actor. I
close with
don't
his
really
troopers,
recognize
and the
him.
other officers are always lining up asking for advice.
Looks like he was a
And,
singer, but
to be completely honest,
Goro's
Goro
voice actor,
often doesn't know
Hata
the
Naka
but he
Tatsuku.
can't let the soldiers down, so he just gives some general pointers
See.
and response based on his own gut feelings, which has worked pretty well, so everyone sees him as reliable.
Yeah, you know, I guess that's what happens.
Goro's
when you're
voice
young,
actor
see?
played
But as soon
fucking
as he realizes
Kaminari
that,
from
he
My Hero
goes back to
Academia.
his serious general self, ready to lead the troops. Although, because Goro is still
Okay.
young and inexperienced, his temper can sometimes get the best of him.
That's
Anyway,
pretty cool.
Let's take a look at how he fights. General Goro of the Watatsumi
Who else did he
Island
voice?
Resistance wields a bow and holds a Geovision. His elemental skill Inuzaka All-Round Defense deals AoE geo damage and
Oh,
sets
that's-
up his general.
Those are the
war
prime
power.
ones, I think.
Aw, the dog paw on the banner is so cute.
I love it.
Thanks, guys. Well, this banner is more than just for show. It provides buffs to active characters within the ability's AoE based on the number of party
Look at that,
members
dude. This
in
guy's
the
using
field
fucking
or
Geo
of the
Traveler
Geo
too.
element. So, for example,
I
when
was
we
doing the
have
right
one
thing.
Geo party member, it grants a defense bonus. When we have 2 Geo party members, in addition to the defense bonus, it increases resistance to interruption.
Whoever thought
And
was
when we
fucking
have
me
3
over
Geo
when
party
they were
members, it
voting in
grants
the
a Geo
community
damage
tab, yeah, well,
bonus
fuck
on
you,
top of the
dude.
previous 2
This.
bonuses we just mentioned.
Okay, so what you're saying is the more Geo characters we have in our party, like, I don't know, Albedo, the more buffs we gain from Goro's elemental skill?
I knew what was
Yes,
happening.
That is correct. Any characters who lack defense and Geo, and there's a few of them, would probably like that a lot.
This actually represents
And
Geo
finally,
supremacy.
Thanks, Koi. And finally, we have Goro's elemental burst, Juga Forward unto Victory. Unleashing his burst, Goro deals AoE Geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. Just like his elemental skill, the field provides buffs to active characters according to the number of Geo party members. What's special about this field is that it moves together with your active character and periodically generates a crystal collapse, which deals AoE Geo damage to one opponent within its AoE. After unlocking the talent Heedless of the
Amazing,
Wind
dude.
and Weather,
Fucking-
Goro's elemental
this
burst
is what I was waiting for.
increases all party members' defense. And another one of Goro's talents, a favor repaid, grants damage bonuses to Goro's elemental skill and elemental burst based on his defense, which is great because I love
That's
seeing
exactly what I was
characters
waiting for.
using different stats.
Wow, so that's all really cool, But I have to admit that little sidekick of his is so cute. Look at how it waves its banner alongside Goro.
I want to be its friend.
Okay, guys, focus. Come on.
I will be its friend.
So,
Dog.
aside from his combat-related talents, Goro also has a pretty useful exploration talent called Seeker of Shinies. Yes,
of what?
that's Seeker of Shinies.
You're into Mono Geo
It's
again?
amazing
I've
that
been
you don't.
planning
Yes,
this.
I totally understand that.
I've been
This
planning
talent
Mono Geo
displays
from
the
the
location
start.
of nearby resources unique to Inazuma on the minimap while you have Goro in your party.
Oh my goodness, let's go seek some shinies. It's gonna be so handy when we're farming materials in Inazuma.
Totally.
Yeah, so you guys like Goro? Sound pretty good?
Yes.
Very good. Very,
Jay, more
very
like
good
Pooh?
boy.
Yo,
Very, very good
I
boy.
knew that's
Fucking
where it was
block that guy.
going,
Where's the
and
mod?
I'm not disappointed.
Well, all right, now that we've had our first look at our new characters, let's check out the event wishes coming in version 2.3.
Okay, what's the
The
event?
event wishes for version 2.3 are going to be
What?
a little different from previous versions. This time, we will be opening 2 character event wishes at the same time during the earlier phase of version 2.3. They are
Oh,
Albedo's Secretum Secretorum and Eula's Born of
Oh.
Ocean Swell.
Okay, so both
Well-
Albedo and Eula's rerun will be available at the same time, that means. That's cool.
watch
What
people
else
make
we
a
got?
meme about how everyone's gonna go
Well,
for Eula instead of
also,
Albedo.
in the later phase of version 2.3, the character event wish Oni's Royale will become
Oh,
available.
wow, yeah,
featuring our
I'm-
2 new characters, Arataki Ito and Goro.
I'm guessing many of our viewers might be curious about the first 2 rerun event wishes, so why don't we give some more details?
Oh yeah, for sure. With each version update, we've met many new companions on our journey. So some new players might want to get limited characters from previous event wishes, but it's probably gonna take a long time before they see their favorite character return. After collecting and considering player feedback, the devs have decided to push reruns forward when the timing fits the version content.
So, coming back to the 2 concurrent character event wishes in version
Yes.
2.3,
So this
both
is
will
their
actually
this is
share
their
the
own
same
way of saying,
cumulative pull
guys,
count toward
fuck
the
you,
5-star
Xiao, and
drop
fucking
guarantee,
Ganyu mains.
which means any pulls you make on one of the character event wishes
Yeah, it's
will
just-
also
it's just-
count towards the
yeah,
other. So,
it's-
for
that's
example, if you
pretty
pulled
much what they
50
mean.
times on Albedo's Secretum Secretorum and didn't gain a single 5-star character, then you are still guaranteed to gain at least one 5-star character in the remaining 40 pulls on Eula's Born of Ocean Swell. There will be more information in an upcoming announcement with more details on these new wish mechanics.
And as expected, with new characters comes new storylines. Ito's story quest, Taurus Iracundus,
Oh, yeah, story
will be added
quest.
in the
I
new
forgot to
version
do
for
the
travelers
Kokomi
to
one.
explore. The Oni race
Oh,
once
no.
left countless figures in Inazuman legends. But
Oops.
how do Ito or other Oni live in the current Inazuma? For any players interested in diving deeper into
They probably,
Ito's
eat
backstory,
food,
this
take a
story
shit,
quest will
go
be a great
downstairs,
place
eat a
to start.
burger, brush your teeth,
Sounds
come back
swell
up.
to me.
In
Get only
addition
one
to
resin
Ito's story
regenerates.
quest, both Goro and Beto will be receiving their very own hangout events in version 2.3.
Yo,
That's right,
Beto!
Players are going to get an inside look at some of the secrets behind General Goro in his hangout.
Oh, and we'll be joining Captain Beto for an all-new adventure in her hangout as well.
We have quite a few new
I don't give a
storylines
fuck about
awaiting
Goro's
travelers in the
version
new
date.
version,
Fucking
so
go-
remember to save up some story keys to unlock those.
Heck yeah. If you like new characters and storylines, I bet you'll like some new weapons and artifacts in version 2.3. The
Wow.
new 5-star Claymore Redhorn Stone Thresher will be appearing in one
Yo,
of version
what the fuck is
2.3's
that piece-
weapon event wishes. Also, the new artifact sets Husk of Opulent Dreams and Ocean Hued Clam will become available in the new version. Players will be able to gain these artifacts through a new domain located on Seirai Island in Inazuma.
Well, that's great because
Yo.
I've been clamoring for new artifacts. And new
Dude,
artifacts
I'm telling
always
you.
bring new possibilities for characters. and
Geo
great
supremacy
party
is here.
operations.
That fucking
Yeah,
piece
for
is
sure.
broken as fuck.
And now that we've covered all the new equipment coming our way, we're ready to see a new deadly boss rising in the coming version. Let's take a look at the
What is that
Golden
fucking?
Wolf
Dude, what is that
Lord.
healing? What's that? I see 30,000 HP. What was that? They gotta explain this more. Dude. No one gives a fuck about this event. You boss, who gives a fuck? Give us more information about the fucking. Give us more information about the artifacts. Whoa. Whoa. I wish my Geo unit could do that. That's it?
And that's our new open world boss, the Golden Wolf Lord.
Dude.
Whoa, spicy
Whoa.
puppy snake. I love him.
I'm kind of grappling with like wanting to fight it and wanting to pet it. I don't really know what
Same.
those
I'm
actually
going to
do.
make it my golden wolf friend.
Oh, did you guys see the tornado too?
Yeah.
I'm like, I better not get hit with that
Imagine
thing.
being
Yeah,
cooler
seeing
than
that
the
just made me feel winded.
Yo
Also,
units.
the size of that thing, that is one giant rift hound.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the structures of their bodies look really similar.
Great observation. Technically, the Golden Wolf Lord is the king of the Rift Wolves, which is also the reason why Rift Hounds and Rift Hound whelps appeared in Surumi Island in the first place. As a giant, monstrous beast from another world, its subjects are tasked with making preparations before it descends. And since this monster will be a recurring boss in Surumi Island, players will be able to challenge this abyssal beast at any time.
Okay, challenge accepted, but how do we fight it?
Well, let's give everyone the inside scoop.
Use your abilities,
In
Goro.
combat,
Oh my
the
god.
Golden Wolf Lord's attacks can apply stacks of the corrosion status, which will cause all characters in the party to continuously lose HP. When the Wolf Lord's HP drops to a certain threshold, it will summon Rift Hound Alphas to provide it with shields.
Well, that just doesn't sound fair.
I mean, I think I'm up for this fight, but it does sound
This
pretty tough.
Albedo is actually
Yeah,
rude.
but don't worry, in the latter stage of the fight,
That
the
just
Wolf
doesn't
Lord's
sound fair.
resistance to Geo attacks decreases, while its attack increases. So you'll have to factor that into your strategy.
I gotta do math? Okay, is there anything else I should
Actual
know?
mood.
Nope, I think that's about all we have for this new monster.
All right, it's probably a good time to take a short break and give away our second redemption code.
Okay,
Sounds
second
good.
redemption code.
All right, code inbound in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Eula, Pupa, Thicka, Thighs, BSNDJC747Z7D. Well, there you go. A tornado's scary. It is pretty big, yes. We can't use shields against this, but this thing can use them. Blasphemy. I know, it is blasphemy. National team users will just speedrun this? Probably. I'm guessing that I'm guessing if the Geo Rift Hounds or whatever the fuck, if they take increased Geo damage, I'm guessing this boss takes increased Geo damage as well. So yeah. Should build
Welcome
Geo
back,
units.
travelers. Next up, we'll be giving some exclusive details on the new
What is that
events
sword?
coming in version 2.3. This time,
That
we're
sword was
returning
all over
to the
Twitter. I can't
snowy
even pretend that I don't know
Dragonspine
about
area
that
to
one.
explore an all-new event. Koi, I know that you know a thing or two about Dragonspine, so
That sword is
why don't you
actually
take the lead?
cracked.
It would be my pleasure.
For Albedo,
Zach.
exclusively.
Okay. The main event in version 2.3 is called Shadows Amid Snowstorms. In this event, the Adventurers Guild will be holding their winter training on Dragonspine. They plan to have seasoned adventurers pairing up with newer recruits. Some of our old friends from Mondstadt will be joining to help out too. You know, like Amber
Going back
and
to
Eula.
Dragon
Oh,
Spine.
that's cool. You see what I? They're cool because it's cold and
Yes, Zach,
Dragonspine.
I did see what
Yeah.
you did there.
Well, we'll definitely need our friends to survive the deadly cold of Dragonspine.
Yep. Travelers who've reached
yep.
Adventure Rank 20 and completed
did
the
you miss?
prerequisite
Not much.
quests will be able to participate in the event. And you know, outside the event storylines, travelers can participate in
This
various
might make you
challenges
wanna
and
pull
earn
for
event
Albedo,
currencies
'cause
to exchange
This is
for
probably
a
gonna give you a
range
vibe.
of
Oh,
rewards.
I'm
Albedo?
excited to chill in Dragonspine
you play friendly
again,
character?
but what kinds of
Sword OP?
gameplay can we expect for travelers during our winter training?
The first is called agility training. Basically, it's a special speed training. Once you start, you need to follow the guides to proceed down a race course.
Speed
The
training.
goal
Yes,
is
we
to
need
get
this.
the highest score possible
needed
before
this training.
successfully reaching the end. And
Definitely need
your
this
score
training.
is
It
based
affects
on
our
the amount of
gameplay.
time spent
Whoa,
and
what is that?
the number
Oh,
of
that was interesting.
insignias of adventure and insignias of conquest you're able to collect during the training.
What?
Ooh, and it
What?
also
They
looks
are
like we've got
actually
some
telling
special
Xiaomeis
buffs
to
make
fuck
use of.
off. Holy shit.
That is correct. Special
What?
blessings will
Can't do
sometimes
that.
appear while you race. There are two kinds of blessings. First is
That's
the
illegal.
Gale Spring blessing, which will enhance your character's jumping abilities. And second is the Iron Skin Blessing, which will allow your characters to shatter ice pillars around them.
Dude, why can't we have that as a default
so
Geo
we'll need
unit,
to
man?
aim for the ice pillars containing insignias once we have this blessing.
Oh, you are so smart. That is correct. Travelers should be sure to make use
I
of
got
it.
it, dude. Albedo's
Some
voice actor is
insignias
actually
of
so
adventure
funny.
will be hidden in the course, but insignias of conquest appear only at certain times. Ooh. You'll need to get the correct timing down and grab them throughout the challenge. The second type of gameplay is tracker training. Travelers will need to find and melt all the ice crystal piles within the training area to complete the challenge.
So a pyro character is going to be a must for your party in this one.
Yep. But
Yep.
this training shouldn't be too much of a problem. We just need to be careful of the nearby enemies and surrounding environment. And our third type of gameplay is combat training.
Yes.
Combat.
What
my
everyone's
favorite
interested.
part.
Combat training camps will contain lures that can be activated to begin the training session. Lures will start in a state of source cold and will emanate cold air that not only increases the rate at which sheer cold will accumulate on your character, but also gives nearby opponents a buff at
Animo
fixed
Traveler?
intervals.
Illegal.
Sounds like this one might be a little
Don't
more
use that.
intense for challengers then.
Yeah, but don't worry. There are multiple mechanisms around the lures. Travelers can activate these mechanisms by attacking
This is
them
boring,
while
not
carrying
gonna lie.
scarlet quartz.
Maybe,
Once you've
perhaps.
activated the 3 mechanisms,
Honestly,
they will change the lure state to
I'm
heat
more
source
interested in the
and
fact that we can
cancel
go
the
back to Dragon's
accumulation of
Plane and
sheer
do stuff
cold.
like this.
Yeah, see?
Either this
When
is gonna turn
lures
out to
switch
be
heat source mode, characters will
like what?
also restore a certain
okay,
amount
so
of energy.
this is what
at
I'm getting.
fixed
I'm getting
intervals. So
the
on heat source mode, dealing damage.
I'm
to
getting the
opponents
previous
will carry
Dragon
scarlet
Spine
quartz, will
vibes.
Unleash all the quartz energy.
At the same
in a
time, I
single
don't.
blow,
It's interesting.
dealing AOE pyro damage to the opponents.
Whew, I can already see myself searching frantically to find scarlet
I don't
quartz in
think
this
it's.
one.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of
but
wind,
actually,
wind bloom
besides looking for
and
scarlet quartz in a
lantern right
surrounding area,
vibes.
you can also obtain scarlet quartz by defeating certain monsters during the challenge. All 3 of these trainings have multiple challenges, which
It's-
may be completed to obtain event currencies, primo gems,
But
and
I don't know if
more.
it's as good as
You can
those.
also obtain some snowman components from the tracker training and combat training.
Oh, dude, the snowmen. That's a nice seasonal
What's
touch.
what's
Yeah,
Okahest?
I would love to make
is
a
that?
snowman on Dragon's
What is that?
Spine.
What is that
Oh my
goblet
goodness,
looking
me
thing?
too. Participate in the event to collect components, which can be used to build
Oh,
snowmen
it's the
in-game.
essential material for the
Travelers
sword.
can also exchange some of their components with
Yo,
their
we can make a
friends.
snowman.
Ooh. Hey, we're all friends. Why don't we
Perceivably.
build them together?
We could build snowmen. I'd be down.
Yeah.
That is very exciting. And to add to the excitement, players will be able to claim rewards by building snowmen, including a new 4-star sword named Cinnabar Spindle.
Yes, give us more information.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why
Wanna
this is
refine
OP.
this bad boy? Well, you can collect event currencies and exchange them for the sword's refinement materials via the event shop.
I just realized the stream is
So,
delayed.
I'm sure players are wondering, can we keep our snowmen after the event's over?
Absolutely. We can bring the snowman bases and components home after the whole thing wraps up.
All right, another decoration for our
I
Serenity
think. I
Teapot.
don't know.
I'm looking forward to checking out all the snowman styles.
Oh yeah, me too. But you know what? Aside from all the winter training events, we'll also encounter
Are they not gonna give
mysterious
information
bosses
about the
to get
sword?
further into the event story.
They're not gonna. They're gonna give us information about the
Travelers
sword,
will
yeah.
Probably have to discover that for themselves.
They're gonna give us information about the sword.
I'm
They're gonna give us
super
information
excited
about the
for this
sword. They're
event.
gonna give us
Are you guys
information about the
excited?
sword.
Yeah. And it sounds like we'll have a ton of seasonal things to do on Dragon's
They're gonna
Spine.
give us information
All
about the
right,
sword.
next we'll be heading back to Inazuma for
They're
our
gonna give
next
us information
event
about the
titled
sword.
Bantan Sango
You son of a
Case
bitch!
Files, The Warrior Dog. Wait, what?
What was that?
Was that you, Koi?
They didn't give us
No,
information about the
That was
sword.
Corey.
You can't blame this one on the dog.
Okay, anyway, back to our event. There have been mysterious disappearances of animals across Inazuma lately, and of course, the Traveler is there to help. According to the Commission, our objective is to find and bring the missing animals back. During investigation, we get to find a mysterious dog which patrols around some of the missing animals.
Well,
Huh?
A dog? There's like a whole bunch of dogs here.
These are all its canine bunshin, which are like illusionary copies.
Oh yeah, these aren't your
Oh,
average
they're
guard dog.
shadow
They're carrying a little
clones.
sword.
That's why we need to sneak to where the dog keeps the little animals and avoid being detected, unless we want to be attacked.
What?
That sure sounds super scary.
Yes, it does. In this event, travelers will obtain a gadget called the Ubiquity Net. Travelers can use it to replace their elemental skill with the net's ability. We'll use this ability on the indicated animals to whisk them away. If the skill hits a canine Boonshin, it will be stunned for a short time. Travelers can also activate smoke machines and fireworks around places
they
of
have health
interest to cause
bars.
distractions too.
Can we not attack them?
Throughout our investigation, we'll also discover numbers of animals that have been kept in cages inside places called dens of thieves. We'll need to defeat the surrounding opponents first before opening the cages and coming to their rescue. By completing event challenges, we can claim rewards including Primo Gems, so be sure to give it a try. After
Wow.
this event ends, travelers can complete the related world requests to obtain a brand new gadget called the Omni Ubiquity Net.
That's quite a name.
Oh!
Yeah. Unlike the gadget from the event, this upgraded net has been modified using Onmyodo.
We
It
can
is said
catch
it
animals?
can capture the essence of smaller creatures before using the net itself as a medium to replicate their forms.
So what you're saying is we can keep pets with it.
Well, sort of. We can use the net as a way of recreating animals that we meet in the open world and place them in our Serenity Pot.
But the bottom line is, I can be like Draff or Timmie and have an army of pigeons at my disposal.
I will accept this.
Right.
Dude, I hate Goro.
But please note that there are some little critters who
I hate
cannot be
Goro.
recreated using the net. Travelers may find which animals can be recreated in the archive.
Yes, we're gonna get to keep some more animals in our realms.
Our next event is Energy Amplifier Fruition. Some of you may remember the previous Energy Amplifier event. It turns out that after our previous research, some remaining mutation stones have started to surface. In the new version of the Energy Amplifier event, travelers will need to get to the places of interest and eliminate threats there.
Oh, this event.
But mutation stones can grant powerful bonuses
This is
to
nice.
opponents.
This
so we'll wanna
means
take
this
care of those
confirms that
first
events
before
can
facing the
return.
enemy.
Yeah. After defeating the enemies, we can open the chests to claim rewards. What's different from the previous Energy Amplifier event is that once travelers
that
have cleared
sword?
all the
Oh.
investigation tasks in Act 1,
That's a good
they'll
sword.
automatically gain the Energy Amplifier and all of the Earman Soul Fruit fragments. Each act cleared will unlock the corresponding deceitful domain.
And just
Yeah,
like the previous time we
I
entered
won't
this
lie to
event,
you.
we will be able to
Uh,
select the difficulty
I
and conditions for the
personally-
domains we enter, and the energy amplifier will help amplify our abilities in these domains.
For me personally,
The
this
fragments you
event
configure
wasn't
into
either.
the energy amplifier
wasn't-
will determine the
Ooh.
buffs you gain during the challenge.
In terms
too
of
crazy.
rewards, there will be both first clear rewards and milestone score rewards
Those
to
are
claim
right.
in this event, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those. Our
But more
next
boss
event
fights.
to introduce is Misty Dungeon Realm of Light.
Yeah, travelers may remember this one as well. Just like our previous Misty Dungeon event, travelers will use the trial characters to complete dungeon trials. You will need to find all 3 of the ancient runes in the dungeon and complete their corresponding challenges to activate the runes.
Once all 3 runes are activated, travelers can gain access to the final challenge.
There are benediction mechanics with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus
This
effects.
is familiar
At
too.
the same time, there are also some automated weapon
Oh, yeah, we
systems
definitely did
that will
this.
detect and attack any intruders.
Yeah, remember this?
So travelers must use the appropriate reactions to
This one was
temporarily
okay,
disable
too.
these devices.
Wasn't anything
This
significant.
time around, there will be new trial characters available and new trials for travelers to challenge. For example, in the Thundershock trial, Electrocharged will not only receive a damage bonus, but also increase the rate at which your elemental skills and bursts can be
okay.
used.
Well, that sounds cool and also super helpful for finding our way through all the enemies.
So
Definitely.
yeah, if you didn't pull
Don't
for
forget
Raiden
to
Shogun,
finish
well
as
there you
many trial
go.
quests as possible to claim more rewards.
You got a demo.
And speaking of recurring events, our most popular merchant,
Oh, Liben.
is coming back in version
His
2.3
returning
with his
dude.
goods. Players can search for Liben and submit the materials that he requests to claim rewards. And that's all we've got for the upcoming events. We've covered quite a bit of content already for version
That's
2.3.
a lot of content.
We sure did, and
Actually, I don't know
buckle
how
up,
long
'cause
it's
there's
gonna
more.
last.
We've got some details on a fun update to the Serenity Pot.
Paimon moving
Right.
function?
After the version 2.3 update, we will be able to put Paimon into our Serenity
Why
Pot.
would anyone want to do
And
this?
she's got some new dialogue for us while she's in our teapot. Come and talk with
Why would anyone
Paimon
want to do
whenever
this?
you have the chance.
I don't think that I want to if that's what she sounds like.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think I will
I-
take pictures with Paimon.
Why would I
It's
want?
not often we
Why
get
would
a
I want
snap
to do
photo with
this?
Paimon.
Okay. And that concludes the new version content for today.
That was a pretty good Paimon.
All right, everybody ready? The third redemption code is on the
Okay.
I don't want it.
Corey, you doing?
No.
Ito, Arataki Ito, the main man. Very excited to wail for this man. He can take my money. That is the third redemption code, AS7CJDP4NG7H. Valid until, wow, it doesn't even last a day. What the fuck? Yeah, redeem this shit now. Holy fuck. This, what the fuck? What? What the fuck are you whining about? Here, I'll give you food. Car. You guys can do this. I'm gonna go feed my cat here. Wow, that it doesn't.
Every journey has its end. And we are reaching the end to our special program.
Yeah, time really flies, huh?
It sure does.
Don't rush. As Zhongli says.
What was that?
So, Koi and Corey, you are both first-time hosts on the program today. What do you think?
You know, it's just been such a journey for me personally, going from voicing NPCs like Draft to voicing Goro and being able to be here on the special program. And I just can't wait for you guys to get to know him better. So thank you for having me, and it's been an honor.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's
you and
awesome.
Goro are two very good boys. Speaking of good boys, there's so many doggos in this update. Did you see?
Yeah.
I'm going to pet all of them, and then I'm going to make 10 million snowmen.
Sounds like a good
Alvada's
plan.
voice actor.
I'm also super excited for the snowmen and checking out all of their different styles. And the Golden Wolf Lord looks so fierce and scary in the tornado, but I will die plenty of times, but I will enjoy it
We can
because
face it together.
yes, together. Help me out, guys.
Remember
Please.
to pack your albedo. Going to
Yeah,
Dragon
you're
Spine.
coming with me. Bring him, Koi, bring him.
This it?
Better.
Well,
I need to know.
that's it for the special
That
program
is it.
today.
Okay.
Thanks for watching the Genshin Impact version 2.3 special program, and we'll see you all in game.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that is it. That is it, boys and girls. That was the 2.3 update. Are you excited? Are you thrilled? Are you thrilled about this update that you're totally gonna pull on? Woof woof, bark bark, albedo. Holy shit, he's so hot. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so I haven't streamed on YouTube for a while, and I'm sure this was it might have been a shock for some people who were actually subscribed to this channel. Yeah, I decided to stream on YouTube for this update, so I might actually come back to YouTube every time we get an update for YouTube. I think people won't mind that, but yeah, let's list the codes. Let's list the codes. Here. Let us list the codes while we play Genshin Impact on YouTube. Okay. Okay, please help explain the reruns. Okay, so basically for the reruns, they're gonna release Albedo and Eula at the same time. So you're gonna have two choices. You either pick Eula, who has like the thickest thighs in Tevat, or you pick Albedo, which has some personality, very funny character, and he also has the fluffiest hair. Although they debuffed that like a fucking cuck. And also yeah, he's very cool boy. It's Albedo and Eula. That is the rerun banner. I don't know why Eula is featured. I kind of missed some parts, so that's probably why. But yeah, Eula and Albedo, and then after that we're gonna get a Arataki, Ito, and Goro banner, which is also nice. Yeah, so this is what you can do with Albedo. You can put a fucking elevator down. Holy shit, is this insane? And then where's the E damage? Here, I'll show you E damage. So for those who've noticed this mono geo thing, for those who aren't used to watching my stream on Twitch, Yeah, so I used this for Abyss. And we actually we beat it. It was pretty nice. So Mono Geo, in my opinion, was already pretty broken. But if we add in the what's it called? We add in the what's his name? If we add in Goro and Ito and all that, I'm sure it's gonna be even more broken. So that's nice, yeah. So here, Albedo. I'll show you a prime example of what Albedo can do. You press E.
Coming to B.
You attack. And you do 20k to 18k with single fucking attack. You do that again. Oh, 20k again. Holy shit. Can yours can your character do that, dude? Bleh. He also says bleh when he summons the flower. Auto attack again. Oh, what the fuck, that didn't crit.
Coming to B.
Well, yeah, he can die. So yeah, Albedo E, in my opinion, is pretty. It's all right. It's nothing too extravagant. The issue with Albedo that people has is that his blossom kind of disappears when you find like a mob that's fat as fuck. Usually around here. Here, I'll show you a prime example. When Albedo is usually here. Against this, what's his name? Lalatrul? Hitatrul? Mitatrul? Whatever the fuck this guy is. He has geo resistance, by the way, so if I don't hit 20k, then that's why. So you auto attack. What the fuck? Okay, anyways.
Solidify.
But anyways, if you have Zhongli and Albedo, you can kind of just like stay idle. But this fucker's not. Yeah, so you can just stay idle and let the blossom damage just do the damage. But he has geo resistance. So hopefully the shield wears off.
Coming to B.
Come on. So I can just do this. And just stay up here. Here. Come on, crit! Okay, it's not critting. 11k. To a guy with G resistance, I think that's a win. A lot of copium smoking there, but... so basically, yeah, Albedo is very reliant on his E, and when his E disappears, it kind of becomes dum-dum. Albedo is kind of useless, not gonna lie. His burst exists. So here's the thing about his burst. This might help you choose whether you want to summon for Eula or Albedo if you're going to skip Ito. So the issue with Albedo, in my opinion, is that his burst is it's not so his entire kit is split scaled. So his E damage, his E blossom damage is based on defense, and yes, I crowned this. Fuck you. And then his burst is not based on defense. The only way you can make sure that your burst can be can take advantage of your defense stat is by getting his Constellation 2, which in my personal opinion should be his default talent instead of bullshitting us with this Constellation 2 bullshit. So that might be a turnoff for you when it comes to Albedo. But the thing is, that new weapon that Albedo has and that new artifact that's coming out, it's gonna help Albedo increase his damage by a lot. So I'm pretty sure from what people were saying that his blossom damage can do 40k, which by the way is an absolute win. If that is the case, I'm going to try and get his Constellation 2 because I love Albedo and I think his Q is one of the most beautiful burst animations in the game. I'll show you here in a bit. That new weapon and that new artifact set is probably going to determine a lot of things. So, you know, just wait till I make a video and, you know, I'll either roast it or, you know, praise it. We'll see. I'm probably going to praise it because I love Geo. If I just do this, this auto attack. Oh. 20k. 20k, guys. 20k per E, in my personal opinion, is already an absolute win. But imagine that doing like 40k. And imagine like using that with Ito or Noel. You can probably do like around, so 20k with Noel's auto and like 40k with Albedo. That's 60k per attack if you think about it. That is good. That is an absolute win. I don't know about you, but 60k per auto is pretty good. Well, maybe not auto, because it happens every 2 seconds. But 60k, 40k per 2 seconds is an absolute win. I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of smoke you're cracking. But I think 40 seconds every 2 seconds is a good thing. My Albedo build, it's a little risky. It's not that amazing, yet it's still doing around 20k. But this is artifacts. It's 2-piece Archaic Petra, but this is bound to change when with that new artifact set. So that's but his total stats. So 2200 defense, 2260 defense, so it's high defense, with 50% crit rate and 182% crit damage. Which the ratio isn't amazing because, you know, I prefer having a higher crit rate than this. But with that next weapon, I don't have to put defense on my circlet anymore. I can just go with crit rate or crit damage, and then we can build Albedo more safely from there. We don't really have to worry about getting defense artifacts for him because that sword is going to give us high defense already. So that is nice. So that is a good part. We actually, like, if that sword is good enough with a defense stat, then we might actually we might not even have to get a defense hourglass. We might even get, we can probably just get attack percentage and take advantage of that with the burst if we really want. But I'm probably just gonna go with defense. Yeah, in my personal opinion, Albedo right now, like before 2.3, is probably not the most optimal character to choose. Mainly because I think his E damage is a little bit too low. Some people compare Albedo to Beidou, because, you know, Beidou, every auto attack burst damage around what, 13k, 11k, 20k. I don't know, I haven't seen the highest one. But you know, I think Albedo 20k is pretty good. But yeah, I don't have to use this dumbass sword anymore. Harbinger of Dawn. I don't have to use this sword anymore. I don't have to be so worried about losing my HP. I can just, you know, get that other 4-star sword and use that on Albedo, and we're gonna be happy and happy. Yeah. So yeah, there you go for Albedo mains. This is happy news for you, because Albedo is actually coming before Ito and Goro. But good for you. For those who don't really care about Albedo, then yeah, Eula is probably not a bad choice. The thing about Eula though is no, there's really no bad sides to Eula other than the fact that she's a physical damage dealer. So there's units in this game that are resistant to physical, but that is only like Ruin Guards and something like that. So if you think you can handle Ruin Graders and Ruin Guards and like those the fucking Ruin Raider cube thing, if you think you can handle that without Eula, then I guess get Eula, because no. Then you can just use a physical damage dealer for something else. But based on, guys, listen, based on how they're going to keep releasing Geo units, I am going to assume that the Abyss is somehow going to buff the Geo units, which would make a lot of sense. So I guess you can just choose from there. But I will say, I'm just gonna say with this one thing. This might be a sin. My Eula is Constellation 1, and I barely ever use her. I have not used her in, like, ever. I don't think Eula is a mandatory character. If that's what you're thinking about, if you think Eula is a mandatory character, I don't think she's a mandatory character. But I will admit, she does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage. If you have Raiden and Eula, they're pretty cracked together. But if you think about, like, who's mandatory or whatever, neither of them are mandatory. Yeah, I mean, have fun with that. Yeah, you guys kind of have to figure that out on your own based on whatever you have. But yeah, look at this beautiful animation, but only 20k. My E damage does more damage than my burst, which is incredibly sad. So that's why I've been complaining about Albedo. So yeah, use Eula. I'm not using Eula. Sorry, Eula's kind of boring for me. He's good for free-to-play, in my opinion. That's true. But Albedo is also good for free-to-plays. That sword is OP. I'm just saying, that sword that they didn't really talk about, is absolutely cracked for Albedo. I am definitely changing my weapon to that one. Eula's free-to-play choices. What are the free-to-play choices? Let's look. Archive. Equipment. And then we go to Claymore. Go to Claymore, guys. The Claymore, the free-to-play ones are, we have Sky Rider Great Sword, which I don't recommend too much because use something else, man. Snow Tomb Star Silver. This basically fits with Eula's entire, you know, hit, and the color just fits her too. So just use this. In my personal opinion, just use Star Tomb Star Silver. That's either that or Akomaru, but this isn't free to play. But and this sword it's just great on Eula. Just use that. Ito versus Albedo. I would say, okay, just taking the factor that Ito's a main DPS and Albedo is a support, but he's like a damage support. You know, he's not support. Like he helps you do 40k per 2 seconds. That is great support. Or maybe even more. We'll see. I don't know, man. I'm just excited with the Geo units. I don't really care about Eula. So, I mean, if you're pulling for Eula, good for you. Good luck on your summons. I am probably not going to summon for Eula. Is Wolf's Gravestone good for Eula? Wolf's Gravestone's great on anything. But yeah, it's pretty good on Eula. I don't know what the fuck this cat is smoking. What are you doing? What are you doing with my girlfriend? I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something to my door. Yo, guys, is Albedo good with Tartaglia? I don't know. I think they're okay. I think they're pretty good together.
Stabilize.
I can show you. Hold up. Let's see. My Tartaglia is shit, but I can show you. We'll put...
Keep your eyes wide open.
Whoa, what is that crit rate, bro? %90 crit rate. Yeah, here. Did you redeem the codes? I have not redeemed the codes yet, no. Oh wow, the geo structures are still doing damage. Pretty cool. Please don't kill them before I get there. Please don't drown. We have one slot. Oh my gosh, are you shitting me? I hate this game. This man's Tartaglia never crits. Yeah, it actually never does. I swear to God, if he doesn't crit with 90% fucking crit rate, I'm gonna be angry.
Stabilize.
You want Eula or Ito, which is better? I don't know. They didn't officially show us the Ito constellations. How do we know? How do we know that something that you don't know? Think about it. Oh man, he's gonna die before I even have my E. Oh, never mind.
Bring it on.
Okay, my child's doing like no damage. I think something's wrong with his artifacts. This is crit rate. Crit damage. Yeah. Will Ito be good with Hu Tao? Ito's gonna be main DPS, so I would probably have to say no. That's good. I want Noel rerun though. What the fuck?
Burst forth.
Dude, Ito's basically Noel, but like he doesn't heal. Yeah, I would turn on music, but yeah, copyright reasons on YouTube doesn't let me. So that's why I stream on Twitch. It lets me play anime music. Isn't that cool? Maybe you should go follow me there if you're watching. Twitch. Jayhoon Twitch. Win now. We'll talk about the codes in a sec. Hold up. Dun, 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 dun.
No time to lose.
Here, let's list the codes. The third code, I forgot to list the third code. Does anyone have the third code? I'll put that on the community tab. Alan. So just think of Albedo as a support who kind of deals a damage on top of what you're doing, but does like a lot, like 40k. 40k guys, 40k is no joke. What do you think about the new artifact domain for Kokomi and healers? I have no clue. I don't know what to expect for that. I didn't really look into that one though. I'm not sure what to expect from that one. Hopefully it's a game changer, but honestly, I don't think it's not gonna help Kokomi with damage. Probably. I didn't really read the description, but it doesn't look like it's gonna help her with that. Honestly, for now, I'm already satisfied with my Kokomi's healing. So if it reduces my Kokomi's damage by going to that artifact, I'm probably most likely going to just keep what I have. Okay, so that is a third code. Okay, let's list the codes. The third, okay, so if we go to YouTube, Unity tab. First code. First instance.
Yeah, amateur mistake.
Something's happening to Albedo. What's going on? Oh my.
Coming to be.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a dutiful maid would.
Now,
I'll catch up.
okay, Noelle and Albedo, neither of them are critting at the same time, which is sad. This is why this sword for me was an issue. I don't have enough crit damage. I don't have crit rate, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah, Albedo's gonna be more consistent now, which is nice. Let's see. So the third code, build Kaching. Not today. Not today, sorry. We're probably not. Oh my gosh, it's this webcamschat.com piece of shit. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here, dude. Actually, dude, that piece of. How do you. Dude, YouTube bot actually have to ban the fuck out of the thing. That bot is such a cock. That piece of shit actually targets me. Actually, go fuck yourself. Thanks for the quick ban though, Cav. Here. I don't know how to like. Yeah, it just keeps making newer ones. That's the annoying part. So yeah, just keep banning him whenever he shows up. That's actually so dumb. Hello, Green Abyss Mage. Hello. We're just doing commissions while I talk about the new update. So yeah, I mean, if you're a big fan of Geo units, this is gonna be a pretty good update for you. If you don't care about Geo units, and if you still think they're a lowly piece of shit for being a biased man, I don't know. I mean, sucks for you, I guess. Just skip. How many people are skipping the current banners? Did the Eula thing like kind of made it better for you, or are you just like
Solidify.
or do you like you don't give a shit? Because I know a lot of people like Ito, but they look so lowly on the fucking Geo units. It's insane.
No time to lose.
They think Geo units are like whelps. Literally beat Abyss with Geo units. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. I just want Goro. Love that buff. Yeah, the buff is pretty nice. When's the Denjo character? Fucking. By the time people stop playing Genshin Impact, there's gonna be Denjo units. Oh man, I hope that's not the case. Getting Eula constellations? Yeah, Eula is just better with constellations.
Add Astra.
So if you're going for that million physical damage with Eula, have fun, good luck. I don't care about that one. I think that's just overkill. Okay, well. I'm not sure if there's anything else to talk about. But the 2.3 update was pretty interesting. I just came by to YouTube because I know most of you guys know me on this platform. Whereas on Twitch, I'm a little less known. But yeah, if you just watch streams generally, and if you have Twitch, consider following me there. I usually don't mention my Twitch on my YouTube videos, but consider following me there. I stream pretty often, right? Yeah, I stream pretty often. The link to the stream for Twitch is that's my Twitch channel, guys. Also follow me on Twitter. I put shit up there. Sure, you've seen the recent post, which was pretty hilarious. And yeah. If you're still summoning for Hu Tao, good luck. I'm not pulling on this banner. If you're expecting So You Want to Main Toma video, don't expect it to be here anytime soon. If you're summoning on the weapon banner for the Staff of Homa, good luck. Hopefully you get what you want. If you're summoning on the standard banner, well, you're dumb. So yeah, well, anyways, guys, hopefully that 2.3 update wasn't too much of a disappointment. I don't think it was extravagant or anything like that, but I'm just glad that Geo units are getting more attention. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go back to sleep. I do have to go to a doctor's appointment within a few hours, so I'm gonna take a nap. I'm late then. Holy shit, I guess I gotta recalibrate my time. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Probably not on YouTube for the streams. Probably on Twitch. Again, go follow me on Twitch. I probably stream more consistently there. Go follow me there. Don't do it. Do it for me. Will help a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I really don't know how to say goodbye on YouTube. Usually it's pretty quick on. I don't know why. All right, see you guys.
Better see Barbara. Your Hayato if everyone can hear your voice.